Well, I'm here at the Sonny Bono Salton Sea National Wildlife Refuge Visitor Center. Took about 3 hours from my house to get here. It's like an hour and a half past Palm Springs, south of Palm Springs. Lots of little birds, mostly doves I see so far. Unfortunately, the visitor center is closed. It says it should be open. The hours are 9 to 4, Tuesday through Sunday. But luckily they have a tiny map up, a little hard to read, with some X's on it about where to see the burrowing owls. So hopefully that works out. It is about 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. So we're on the very southeast end of Salton Sea. So here is the front of the visitor center. So according to this sign, it was named in 1930 to Sonny Bono Salton Sea National Wildlife Refuge in 1998 to honor the area's Lake Congressional Representative. It was originally about 32,000 acres, and now it is about 2,000 manageable acres remain. And it's kind of crazy. You can actually hunt here for waterfowl. There is fishing. Pets can be here on a leash. And there's exhibits, looks like self-guided. It's open from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Oh, the refuge, Monday through Friday. Oh, the office hours. Okay, and there is an interpretive trail called the Rock Hill Trail. So I'll check that out. So this is a migration route, a Pacific flyway for, it looks like, pintails, white pelicans, eared grebes, northern orioles, curlews, mountain plover, brown bats, and monarch butterflies. So according to this, the Colorado River, the lower part, used to flow and flood this basin multiple times, the Salton Sea. But now that the Colorado is controlled by dams, it does not flood this area anymore or connect to it. So the trail starts here. I'll do that in a few minutes. Looks like we've got this cool kind of second story outlook. I'm gonna try going up. So this is the view from the observation deck. You can hear a lot of birds. Mostly I've seen doves so far. And not seeing any water from this view, unfortunately. That would have been, far out. You can barely see the Salton Sea really far out there. There was some much better views driving here. So yeah, from the deck, get a bit of view of the Salton Sea. So I just talked to a couple that are locals, and they gave me some great info. They said if I come back in a few weeks, that's when the winter migration of birds start, and the volunteers will be here to open the visitor center. So they're not here yet. It's not considered winter yet. And she said there are burrowing owls, not many right now. They do live here year round. And she said you pretty much can't drive and see them. You got to park and be patient and wait for them to come back out. And they're near ditches along the road. So I'm going to go check those X's out that I saw on a map at the visitor center. And then if I have time, I will do that trail. She said the burrowing owls are not along that Rock Hill Trail, but it still should have a good view of the lake, hopefully. So I'll do that afterwards. Here's the main road going in. There's supposedly some burrowing owls along this road off to the right. It's like a drainage here. I assume it's flowing to the Salton Sea. So I am at one of the X's on the map, and the lady who was walking her dog that I talked to said it's these sticks with pink tape kind of tied to the top so the farmers know not to run over that and know that the owls are here, or could be, you know, have a nest here. So she said they're very hard to see, and then sometimes she just looks when for shadows, if you go at the time when they will make shadows. So it's pretty funny driving on these side tiny roads looking for these owls. I'm now on my second try on the second X on the map on Merkel. Should be on the left. Roadrunner just crossed my path, and that's an egret. Just flew over and landed. So here is the stick for Merkel. Seeing just some egrets and swallows, roadrunner. We'll see. So on the little map from the visitor center, it says mud pots along this whole road, and I have not seen, this is the closest thing I can tell to mud pots, and it's right at the, almost at the intersection of Scrimp and Davis, which it should have been all along the Scrimp road. But I have seen a lot of birds. Look at this cool, so cool to see water in the desert. So I keep driving around on these crazy roads. Beat birds. I wish I had my dad to take awesome pictures of them. But I'll have to look into what this mud pot thing is. Well, here I am at what they call Unit 1. It's still Sonny Bono Salton Sea National Wildlife Refuge. So I've been on the search for burrowing owls. I've now seen 3. Very excited. And I only went to, I think I had 2 dead sites, and I didn't get to all of them, but I was just here at what they call Unit 2. And then I drove to see burrowing owls and mud pits, I guess. Went to the highway to make it faster. Went to Brawley, and then here got some gas and had some Subway. And then went about here and saw my 3rd owl. And then went back, and now I'm here at Unit 1. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go up the west side now of Salton Sea for leaving, because this is so far out to the west. So I'll have to come back another time to come in the east and get those beautiful views, pictures of those beautiful views. But I have accomplished my goal of seeing wild burrowing owls. So yay!